It's another Q&A edition of Optimal Health Daily, episode 1844, and I'm Dr. Neil, your host of the show. Hey there, welcome back to another special Friday edition of Optimal Health Daily, where I answer your questions. On the other days, I read health and fitness blogs to you, kind of like an audiobook. Now, if you want to know more about me and my background and my credentials and what I do when I'm not doing this podcast and how I got the nickname Dr. Neil, definitely check out the first Q&A episode from earlier this month. That's where I discussed all of that in more detail. But for now, I'm going to keep this intro nice and short so we can jump right in, hear today's question, and start optimizing your life. Today's question came via email. Maury writes, "Hey Dr. Neil, my wife and I sincerely enjoy your show. We find it of great value health-wise, with many lessons to be learned, like hidden treasures. My question, what are the benefits of cod liver oil supplements, or fish oil in general? Is it a supplement useful for improving weight training fitness? Is it useful in adding muscle mass? Thank you so very much for taking the time to consider my question and wishing you the best of happy health." Thank you so much for taking the time to send in your question, Maury, and for your kind words. I'm so glad you and your wife find the show so helpful. That truly makes my day. Now, we often hear about the benefits of fish oil supplements for heart and brain health. This is because a key ingredient in fish oils is a type of fatty acid called omega-3 fatty acids. By the way, if you've ever wondered how they come up with the names of these things, it's usually because of their chemical structure. It could refer to the shape of the molecule or where and what types of chemical bonds there are between atoms. This works for not only fats, but carbohydrates too. Okay, so this is random dinner table trivia. I'll move on. Anywho, like I was saying, fish oils contain omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to be anti-inflammatory. By acting as an anti-inflammatory agent, this means that omega-3 fats have a number of potential health benefits. But there's an extra detail we need to think about. There are actually different types of omega-3 fats. Basically, think about it like this. There are subcategories of omega-3 fats. There's a type of omega-3 fat called EPA, another called DHA, and yet another called ALA. It turns out that these different subcategories of omega-3 fats behave differently in the body. I'll try and keep this simple. EPA and DHA are the ones we want to get more of in our diets. These are the ones that we want to look for in a fish oil supplement. The other omega-3 fat, ALA, is found in plant-based food sources like soybeans, walnuts, and flax seeds. Don't get me wrong, ALA is healthy. These foods are healthy. But this specific type of omega-3 fat, again, we're talking ALA here, isn't quite as potent as EPA and DHA when it comes to disease prevention. I'll talk about the benefits of omega-3 supplements that contain EPA and DHA in a moment. But I know you asked about cod liver oil too. Cod liver oil is a good source of omega-3 fats, but it's particularly unique in that it's also high in vitamin A and vitamin D. Other types of omega-3 supplements may not be high in these vitamins. They're just high in omega-3 fats without the extra vitamins A and D. Does that automatically mean that cod liver oil is better since it has these added vitamins? Well, it depends. If your doctor or dietitian believe that you aren't consuming enough of these vitamins, then yes, cod liver oil may be a good way to get not only omega-3s, but vitamins A and D all at once. But it's important to know that some cod liver oils actually contain too much vitamin A. Too much vitamin A over time can be harmful to the body. So again, it's best to talk to your healthcare provider before taking cod liver oil supplements. Now, what about the benefits of other fish oils and the omega-3 fats they contain? According to one of my favorite health sites, consumerlab.com, taking a fish oil supplement may reduce the risk of colon cancer. This was especially true for those that don't get a lot of omega-3s in their diets, meaning they don't consume a lot of fish. Some researchers have found that if you don't get a lot of fish in your diet and you supplement with fish oil, you might reduce your risk of dying from colon cancer too. It's also been found that taking a fish oil supplement may help treat depression. Now, it doesn't prevent depression, but it may help those with depression feel better. Supplementing with fish oil may also prevent mild cognitive impairment as we age and may reduce the risk for developing an autoimmune disease like rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and so on. And when it comes to heart health, it gets a bit confusing. Basically, taking a fish oil supplement really seems to help those with a history of heart disease. So, if someone had a heart attack or is at a higher risk for having a heart attack, taking a fish oil supplement regularly may reduce the risk of having another heart attack. In the same vein, get it? Vein, since we're talking about heart health? Okay, I'll stop. If someone finds that after a blood test, they have really high triglyceride levels, taking a fish oil supplement may help bring those levels down. But for otherwise healthy individuals, taking a fish oil supplement regularly may not improve their heart health. Now, let's talk about another potential benefit, a benefit we never hear about. Could supplementing with fish oils help improve muscle strength or muscle gains? The bottom line is yes, but mostly in older individuals. Most studies found that any benefit to muscle or strength gains were seen in adults 60 years of age or older, so these results may not hold up for those below the age of 60. Not surprisingly, most researchers found that regularly taking a fish oil supplement in combination with strength training provided the most benefit. So, if you do decide to start taking a fish oil supplement, first, again, talk to your doctor or healthcare provider. Then look for a supplement that contains a good amount of EPA and DHA specifically. A good starting dose is 300 to 500 milligrams each of EPA and DHA, so a total of 600 to 1,000 milligrams each day. Now, when shopping for these supplements, you might find there are mega doses available. You don't need to buy these mega dose versions unless your doctor says so. Also, some brands of fish oil supplements add vitamin E to help prevent the fats from going rancid. This may not be necessary, but instead it may be most helpful to purchase enteric-coated omega-3 supplements. These may help prevent that fishy burp side effect. Also, taking the supplement with a full meal may increase the amount that actually gets absorbed by the body, which is what we want. Thank you again for taking the time to send in your question, Maury, and thank you again so much for your kind words. Now, if you want to submit a question and have it answered right here on the show, you can email one directly to health@oldpodcast.com. And don't forget, you can also call in your question. The number is 161-I-LOVE-OHD. That's 1-614-568-3643. Or you can submit your audio question by going directly to oldpodcast.com/ask. All right, thank you so much for listening every day. Thank you for listening all the way through. And don't forget, I'll see you back here over the weekend where your optimal life awaits.